Good morning, everybody. So I'm actually heading out pretty late today. I normally try to get out at 7, but it's currently about 7:20, so I'm just running behind today. My alarm actually woke me up this morning. I didn't wake up before my alarm. Not feeling as peppy this morning, that's for sure. But I'm gonna try, like I said, to make it a good day. I'm glad that I went last night and got some stuff. I got some of the snacks and I kind of went a little bit nuts on the snacks, so that obviously isn't great, but at least I had some tools to help me. Like, I had 3 of the chocolate little bar things for 10 points, so it's not great, but compared to what I could have had, not too bad. I had 2 of the nacho things, which I don't know if they go to 4 points or if they go to 5 points. So I had that. So one of the bad things I had was I had some of the tea biscuits last night. I had about 13 of them or so, which was 10 points. Not great, but I didn't go crazy. I didn't eat the entire sleeve of tea biscuits or anything. I just had a really hard night last night. I'm just, as I've said, dealing with some personal stuff, and it's taking its toll on me. Sometimes it's I'm not hungry and I don't want to eat anything, but more times than not, it's I want to be comforted. So I think I'm gonna go out and hang out with my sister a little bit after work today, so that way, just to kind of get my mind off of things, have some fun. If I'm out and about at the store, maybe get some things that I need, like just snacks or whatever is gonna help me be successful. I'm really glad that I got that journal because it kind of helps me to focus on meal planning. Like, I feel like I do really well when I have it for meal planning, because then the night before it kind of forces me to think, okay, what are you gonna have tomorrow, rather than throw a bunch of stuff in your bag and then realize, oh, you used all your points just on breakfast and lunch. It really kind of forces me to think about the day and what am I gonna have throughout the day and how is that gonna help? Is there something else I can take off, change to make it lighter in point? Or like last night, I was looking at the sandwiches, and for 2 sandwiches is 5 points because the bread, and it's 5 points just for the bread. So I thought, okay, what else could I do that could be different? Because it doesn't particularly sound good, but it's something. And then I was like, oh, I could have like little taco type things, and I could have, because 2 taco shells is corn tortillas is 3 points. If you add 3, it's 5. So for 3 points for 2 taco shells, not bad. I could put a little bit of corn on there, some salsa. I forgot salsa. I could throw some of the veggie crumbles on there, which I like, which is 1 point for half a cup, which would be a nice serving for 2 of the little tacos. So I switched things up a little bit, and like I said, it helps me to think about things differently. I need to also, I think, watch some more videos and get some ideas from some Weight Watchers on here or on Connect, or usually I like videos. For some reason, I'm very much a video person. I like to see what it looks like, and I feel like if you take the time to actually film a video saying this is what I like, this is, this works, this is really good, I feel like most of the time it is successful. It's really good. I mean, because why are you going to take the time to film a video if it's not good, And usually it's something people have tried and tested, and it's like they just think it's amazing and they want to share it. So what I'm kind of planning tonight is to make the 2-ingredient dough pizza, but I'm not going to make like a full cup of flour. I'm planning on having that, and I'm thinking, how can I get the most bang for my buck? Because the Land O'Lakes Canadian bacon, 2 slices is 0 points. I can have 4 slices of pepperoni for 0 points. The cheese is going to cost, just because it's a cheese and I don't have the fat-free mozzarella Kraft. It doesn't really taste good anyways. So I think that's what I'm going to have for dinner. I'm going to try to add some pineapple and some other little veggies and stuff. I have some bell peppers. Maybe I'll cook up some bell peppers and put that on one of the sides. Like, do it like a half and half, or make 2 like little small pizzas, and make 1 like Canadian bacon and pineapple one, like a Hawaiian type one, and then 1 I can make like a traditional one with pepperoni and bell peppers. I might have a can of olives. I can put a couple olives on there. That sounds good. That sounds really good, because that dough actually does make a pretty decent amount. I mean, granted, most of the time I flatten it out so I can make a calzone, but I think think with a pizza, because the calzone, you have to keep it kind of thick, or otherwise it'll just rip from the ingredients that are in there. So, I mean, it makes like a pretty decent size, because, I mean, it's like a large calzone that it makes. And so if I use that for 2 pizzas instead, I mean, that would be awesome. That would be really good. Hey everybody, how are you all doing? So it's evening time, and I figured I'd give an update on my kind of second day back on Weight Watchers, so to speak. I wrote down my stuff in my journal, just like I said I would. I haven't got it for today yet, but I have it for yesterday. So everything pretty much went well today. I pretty much stuck to plan. There was a couple of things that went off plan. I spent some time with my sister afterwards, so I got Starbucks, the Nitro cold brew cocoa one, and I asked for them to put, I was going to show the cup, but I threw it away because I accidentally dropped half of it on the floor coming into the house. But I asked them for sugar-free, no sugar, sugar-free vanilla syrup, and it looks like on the thing they said just vanilla syrup. So I guess it's a good thing half of it got spilled, because then I didn't consume those sugary calories from the syrup. So there was that. I calculated it to be 5 points for a grande. So I did have the coffee that I said I was gonna have. I always have my coffee in the morning. That's like the first thing I do. I did try the Weight Watchers, the pancake things that were supposed to taste like cupcakes. They're okay. They do taste a little more like pancakes to me than cupcakes, but they're not bad. For the price of like almost, I think they're almost $6. They were 5 something. I wouldn't get them again, because I don't think they're worth like almost $3 each. I don't think they're that good. They're better than Kodiak ones, because Kodiak ones definitely has that protein flavor, but I don't think they are worth $3 each. No. They're good though. They're not bad. I did have my kale smoothie, which I calculate as just 1 point for the almond milk. I don't calculate the kale. Obviously it's kale. And then I don't calculate the fruit I put in it, because I don't eat that much fruit. And quite honestly, the amount of fruit I put in there is something that would be equivalent to what I would eat in one sitting anyway, so I don't count it. I did have my grapes. I had some of my flavored water. I didn't have any more coffee at work, even though I would use the Weight Watchers 0 point creamer that I still have left. I did have some hard candy. I bought these from Walmart. So Evie, stop. So these are the I'm on the couch, and Evie, as you can see, her little head, she wants to know. So these are the, Evie, you are not getting any. These are the caramel chocolates, sugar-free ones. You can have 5 of these for 2 points. I think you can have 1 or 2 for 0 points, and then I think 4 just 1 point. 3 or 4 just 1 point. So I got those, and then they're pretty much the same thing for the other ones too. And then I also got a bigger bag of these ones. I got a bigger bag of these ones. These ones are just the regular caramel ones, which are good, and they're also sugar-free, so pretty much same stats, more or less. I think the points might be off by a little bit, but I think they're pretty much the same. But I really like these ones. I used to really love the chocolate coffee ones, but I don't know. I can't handle them anymore, but I do like this one. The caramel ones are easier to find. These ones are the ones that are a little bit more difficult, the caramel chocolate. They're a little bit more difficult to find. I've been to a couple of Walmarts in different stores, and I only see them in certain ones. And I'll show you, because I got 2 bags of them. They're not particularly big. I mean, they're definitely smaller than a normal size one. It's a little round disc. I'm not going to open one up right now. Well, I guess I can. I'll just show you guys and then just put it back in there. Or not round, but like an oval type disc, right? So here's kind of my thumb for reference. It's like kind of like the tip of your thumb, and same thing in thickness. They're pretty good though. I like them. It's especially good if you're wanting something sweet, or you're feeling anxious and you feel like you want to have that, I want to put something in my mouth. They're great for that. I also did get some of the Olay tortillas for 1 point each. They have them. I have to go to just this one Walmart. It's the only Walmart of all the 4 Walmarts that are around me. It's the only Walmart that carries the darn things. They used to carry the Joseph's Pitas, but they don't anymore, or at least I didn't see them. So I got 2 of those, and I think that's what I might have for dinner, because I know I said I was gonna have a pizza, but I think I might just have like a burrito, or maybe make a pizza out of the flour tortilla, just because I don't feel like going through all the effort of making the 2 ingredient dough. It's not that it's particularly hard, it just takes a little bit of time. I don't care for the stickiness on my fingers. I don't want to do the cleanup. because it can definitely get messy. So that's what I think what my plan is for tonight. I'll plan for what I'm going to do for tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure yet. I might do something similar, but I might change up a little bit. Since I had the tortillas, I might do like a burrito and then just bring all the stuff and then put it together, because otherwise the tortilla will get soggy and then I just won't want to eat it. So I might do that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to either make a burrito or something. So as promised, here is my layout for tomorrow's lunch, tomorrow's food. Coffee, as always, egg burrito or the Weight Watcher pancakes, I'm not sure, kale smoothie, flavored water, grapes, coffee or tea, a burrito. There are 2 R's in that burrito, but I put them too close together. A Coke Zero is supposed to be an O at the end of that. Grapes, popcorn maybe, nacho chips, which I didn't eat today, and then maybe a pizza for dinner. So this is kind of a rough idea, and I can of course adjust it as necessary for tomorrow. And then I scratched off what I didn't have today and then what I did instead have. So there is that for my meal for tomorrow.